It's 10 minutes until Christmas Eve, and it's kind of a cool December evening. You can see my breath maybe. I am sitting in the passenger side of a van having a wonderful discussion with a very dear family member and a dear friend of mine. And I'm also wearing a new hat, by the way, which is pretty stylish. This is a Christmas gift. Here's who I have with me. You
can hear the laugh.
I think you recognize the laugh. I have got Renetto here. Paul, look at that. Man. And he's got a new hat on too.
We're wearing our Christmas hats.
Which is pretty. Did you know I picked that hat out?
You picked this hat out for me.
Yeah, I did.
Who picked your hat out?
I did.
You picked your own hat out?
I did.
Then why you keep making fun of it and saying you look like a
Well, no, I didn't, because I was too embarrassed to try it on. I'm like, yeah, I'll just take that one right. How much was yours?
$100.
Yeah, mine said $56.
And Chase's was like $220 bucks.
They were like buy one get three free though. Paul and I, each year, my mother gets us new pajamas.
Yes.
And this year is no exception. And
we're not just new pajamas, but we have to wear them for the remainder of the night.
And last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago, Paul, I can't remember, but somehow I wore his pajamas home. I wore his pajamas home, and it was an accident.
Well, it's because your mother usually gives us the gifts at the same time because we're opening the same things.
That's right. So, it gets confusing. But this year it wasn't happening.
No.
Because there was some kind of a size controversy.
I got triple extra large, and Darrin and I aren't my pajama pants or whatever you call these things. They are humongous.
Well, here's our pajamas, by the way, if anybody's curious. I don't know if you can see those. Mine are kind of green or olive, and
mine are kind of red.
His are red. Yeah.
Which I like the red. I'm really glad I got the red.
I like the red, too. That's why I wore yours home a couple years ago, because they were red, too. But anyway, also notice you got a great new sweatshirt here.
Uh-oh, the wives aren't going to leave us alone. They're coming out.
Okay, does anybody recognize? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mrs. Burnett.
Yeah, we are. Van.
I think I said that. Well, I said that. I didn't say whose van, but.
Speaking of vans.
Right.
Darrin is in between vehicles right now. His Old Faithful broke down on him.
Jeep fell apart.
And so I have two minivans. One which is like halfway nice, and one which Darrin has nicknamed Old Stinky because we had spilled some milk or something in it, like, I don't know, a few weeks back.
Yeah.
And it really smells bad.
It smells like...
Yeah, it smells really bad. So Darrin and I were... Somehow we saw each other not too long ago, a couple of days ago, and he had taken all the seats out of the van, and I saw all the tracks in the van where you're like doing the cleaning. Steam. It looked like it's been steam cleaned or something.
No, you want to know the truth? You want to know what I did?
Yeah, I do.
That night that I brought it home. Unfortunately, the night you gave it to us, we had like a 40-minute trip to make.
Yeah, and you should have seen their family
and it was
climbing
awful.
Into the van.
No, my daughter got nauseous. They did give us a bottle of Febreze, though.
Yes, but I thought to myself, I want them to feel comfortable saying, Paul, thanks but no, or whatever.
Right.
But yet I knew they felt uncomfortable, so they're going, yeah, this is... This is,
thank you so much.
Yeah. It really stinks, too. I mean, it's not an exaggeration.
Yeah, so anyway, here's what I did, Paul. When I got home that night, put the kids to bed, the wife went to bed, I said, I got to do something about this funk. I took the van, this is no lie, I took the seats out of the van, left them in the driveway, and I drove to the car wash, and I scrubbed, literally with a bucket and a big nylon scrub brush. I scrubbed the carpet. And
what Darrin doesn't understand is, I know Darrin, he takes very good care of things.
Yeah.
And part of the subplot to me loaning him that the van was, I was hoping he would clean it for me.
I knew it. I knew you had ulterior motives.
I knew you would not be able to put up with that funk, and I wasn't about to go out and clean it. I was too lazy.
Right. So I opened up all the doors and the windows and everything.
You didn't take the big hose and spray in there.
Dude, I took the big hose and I sprayed in there.
You did not.
Yeah, I did. $2.50 worth of...
steam water or steamy soapy water?
After I scrubbed it,
water out of it?
Vacuum.
You go home and dry vac it out?
I backed it up and went to the shop, the vacuum thing there.
You did not.
Dropped a couple bucks in there and sucked that water up.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. Then I went home.
Wow.
And for 3 days straight.
I'm impressed. I really am.
For 3 days straight. Now, my neighbors probably didn't appreciate this because I had 2 van bench seats sitting in my driveway, all the doors open, the hatchback open, and I had this blower motor, and I put it in the back of the fan and put it on high and left it overnight.
You put it in the back of the van or the back of the fan? You said you put it in the back of the fan.
No, the fan in the back of the van.
I know, but you got to clarify.
Did I mess that up?
You messed it up.
Okay, well, I was trying to air out the van. Basically, I was trying to dry it because I didn't want the soil.
The smell was so bad that it had changed the molecular structure of the fabric.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the only way to remove that smell is to remove the carpet. But here's what I was saying also is that the odor is somewhat like it's like a fine cheese. It gets better with age.
I like fine cheese,
and I've started
so it
to sort of acquire
an oral
appreciation for. I've acquired. I just had the word. I have acquired just an appreciation for. Yeah.
He has become acclimated to the fragrance. It looks like a beret almost, with the light on this side and dark on that side. It looks like it's a beret, but it's. See, look. Yeah. How's that? Is that?
That's better.
This video's gone on way past the attention span of the average YouTuber, so I think we should wrap it up after I tell you guys the most embarrassing moment of the night.